Good morning. So we'll go ahead and get started. We'll start by bringing some awareness, some attention to our posture, briefly scanning through the body, making sure that we're seated in a stable, comfortable, upright position, looking for any places where we're holding tension and just releasing, relaxing, settling into this posture, keeping some awareness of the back being straight, trying to avoid leaning or slouching. And we can bring more attention to the mind and how the mind is engaging with objects. So we can have a sense of intentionally trying to draw the awareness inward, having an understanding of the objects in the room that our consciousness might be trying to go outwardly to investigate, interact with, but then just trying to contain that impulse, concentrating the mind. We can start to work with the physical sensation of the breathing, the air as it passes into and back out of the tip of the nostrils, as a way of holding our awareness to just one sensation. When the mind wanders to any other physical objects or memories or plans, mental objects of the past or present, or mental objects of the past or future, then we just gently lift our awareness up from that distraction and gently place it back on that present moment physical sensation again and again without judgment or frustration. When the mind feels more settled, and try to create a virtuous motivation for your time this morning, thinking that the purpose of your time is to try to develop good qualities, and that the benefit of the developing of those good qualities is not only experienced by yourself alone, but all of those that we come into contact with are benefited. And so it's also for their benefit that we try to develop good qualities. So for today, we're going to keep things a little less analytical, a little less conceptual, and more so focused on developing familiarity with the mind, the nature of the mind. But as we start, we can again return to the breath, but this time visualize that we're situated in a vast field of energy. The energy is in the nature of all of the qualities that we are trying to ultimately develop through our spiritual practice in general. All of the boundless qualities of love and compassion, generosity, patience, ethics, joyous effort, all of the things that we want to embody. And so as we inhale, we imagine that that energy is entering the body and being absorbed into the body and mind and leaving those imprints, the imprints of being successful in our practice. And then as we exhale, we imagine that a smoke that's in the nature of the patterns and habits that we wish to become less familiar with, that we wish to ultimately eliminate from the mind, are being expelled from the body and mind. That the mind is rid of those tendencies, those habits. And then turn toward the body and taking the body as the object of meditation, the way in which the mind can become aware of the body as the object of meditation. So, with this, just kind of awaken to what is arising in the physical body. So, there will be different moments where different sensations become stronger. Could be a feeling of hot or cold, or a pain, or a hunger, or an itch. Just kind of wait and observe. And whenever a particular sensation seems strong, then just notice it. You can label hot or cold or ache, whatever comes to mind. And then just watch that sensation, watch it arise, watch it abide, and watch it dissolve without energizing or creating a story around it. When things seem quiet, you can use the breath as a way of anchoring. We're just noticing how the mind observes the body. Now loosen your engagement with the physical body and visualize that you are laying on your back in a large, vast, open field, and you're looking up at a cloudless, empty blue sky, and try to understand that spacious, open clarity that you're observing is like the spacious awareness of consciousness itself. That thoughts and feelings and perceptions arise, abide, and dissolve within spacious awareness. So, as best you can, try to generate a sense of merging with that spacious awareness, just allowing any individual thought or feeling or perception to arise and abide and dissolve without engagement, identifying not with those individual moments of perception, but with the spacious awareness in which they arise, coming back again and again to that sense of awareness. And then when you're ready, we'll come back together. So now again, recollect your motivation and think about the effort that you made to become more familiar with your mind, how the mind works. And we dedicate any positive potential, any positive energy that has resulted from establishing a virtuous motivation and engaging in a virtuous act. We think may that positive potential ripen in the best way to act as a support for my own continued growth and development so that I can develop my qualities more and more, put an end to my own suffering, and also be able to work for the benefit of others. And may it ripen in whatever way is best to support sentient beings, to provide whatever is needed for their continued growth and development, so they can also put an end to their suffering. So we just have a sense of offering that for the benefit of all. We think that by engaging in this effort may it create the causes and the conditions for all of the great masters and my spiritual guides to have long lives, lifetime after lifetime of benefiting sentient beings without obstacles. Thank you.